Cindy here from Insurtech Connect Asia. Today we have here two amazing guys from CoverGo. One is Adrit and one is Thomas. So we'll be covering a little bit about the industry as well as their experience at Insurtech Connect Asia 2023. So first question maybe to Thomas. How has your experience been so far at the event?
Thanks, Cindy. So far, I've been very happy with the experience. We have met lots of leaders in the insurtech space, lots of companies as well, and also some of the sessions were quite helpful. And yeah, I mean, I've been to ITC in Las Vegas, in Asia in previous years, and I think this year is bigger than last year. And yeah, so we have managed to have very good conversation with many people that we wanted to meet. So overall, I found it very helpful, and looking forward to join also ITC in Barcelona in June.
Great to hear that. It's very great to hear that you're very supportive of our event, and great to hear as well that the event is really growing this year, and hope to see you again next year definitely. So maybe the second question we can ask you, Adrit. So what's your impression of the industry in this year so far, and do you have any predictions what will happen to the industry in 2024?
That's a great question, Cindy. I think prediction for where the industry is heading is a big, hairy question, isn't it? Listen, I think the big trends in the industry are very much data digitization, blockchain, and perhaps AI and ChatGPT, right? But if you ask me, step one to all of this, and insurance being insurance is still very, very old school and is very far away in its journey of digital transformation.
Yeah.
So I think step one is what we would call the digital transformation journey that core systems need to evolve to. And perhaps that's where, hopefully CoverGo and our no-code sort of configurable solution plays a small part. But really where that becomes exciting is when you start having ChatGPT and AI models that can, just change the way we think of doing business, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting next year. We're going to see a lot of change to technology and the industry. And hopefully we'll be able to talk about all of that next time we're here as well.
Yeah, that's good to hear. That's what we are all here for, right? To talk about digital transformation, to see how we can change the future of insurance.
Absolutely.
So next question, maybe back to Thomas. What are the biggest challenges in employing technology to sell insurance products across APAC?
Right, yeah, that's also a very good question. I mean, there are many challenges, right? There is regulation, complexities, every market is different. But what we really see, I would say, like the number one challenge from transforming digitally and being more online, selling online is a bit similar to what Adit mentioned. We believe it's the rigid core systems, because with legacy core systems, it's difficult to be really digital, to be online, to be selling online, to be integrating with the ecosystem, to work with different partners. So this is where we see like huge need to change. And to really move more to the modern, core platforms that will enable companies to be more flexible, more digital, more integrated, more API driven.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what we are doing, and this is what we see, the demand in the market as well.
All right.
So this is a big difference that we have seen, especially this year and recently, where companies now they realize they really need to be digital, and they realize they need actually a system that will enable them to do it. So I believe the system is the main bottleneck, and this is where CoverGo also can help.
All right, that's great to hear. I think like after the pandemic, seeing that a lot of people are realizing how important technology is, and yeah, it's really great to hear that. Definitely insurtech plays a big part in that. All right, next question back to Adrit. So what are some challenges startups might face while working with major insurers?
Yeah, great question, Cindy. I think the biggest challenge, if you ask me, is that of culture. So I think large companies have a very fixed culture, perhaps a very old culture in its approach to working with technology and transformation, whereas startups come with speed, agility, the ability to innovate and deploy quickly, right? So what we call an MVP first approach is something that quite often is unknown to large companies. So it's really about how do we find a bridge in that cultural gap. How do we help from both sides, right? Startup to corporates or corporate to startup, how do we find a balance in a win-win framework? And one of the things that's really worked for us at CoverGo is approaching it with a low risk, MVP approach, demonstrating quick wins for what I would say business outcomes, be it cost, be it revenue, be it customer NPS. I think that's really how we think about deploying technology. And we've seen some success with that model.
All right, that's great. Great to hear that.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, I have one last question. It might be a little bit difficult, so back to you, Thomas. In your opinion, what does it take to build a scalable insurtech startup so they can eventually become unicorns?
All right.
$1 million
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I would love to know it because this is where we all want to get. No, but I think it really requires just lots of patience, lots of hard work. Insurance industry is slow moving, everyone knows it, but it's very steady, right? And this is what we have seen like every year. So I started CoverGo 6.5 years ago. So we are established insurtech now. We have grown every year.
Yeah.
Every year steady, and this is how we can get there. So if we continue like this for another 4 years or 3 years, we'll actually become a unicorn. So I think it's about the patience and really taking it step by step, and just do the right thing at every stage, because every stage is very different. But I think the great thing about the insurance industry is now it's really open. There's more demand, and so I think now to become a unicorn, I think it's definitely possible if you just focus on helping clients and doing the right thing at the right time and being patient. So yeah, I hope we can get there, and hopefully many more insurtechs can get there. I think that's great for the industry as a whole.
Yeah, great to hear that. Okay, so that's everything that we want to cover for the day. So thank you so much, Adrit, and also Thomas, for the insights. We hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you again next year. Thank you.